Hello, and welcome to the Gamer's Closet. I'm your host, Douglas Weed, and today we're going to be talking about Blockade. Blockade is a game that was manufactured in 1975 by Lakeside Games. It seats 2 players, runs for about 20 minutes of game time, and is rated for ages 8 and up. But let's dig into it a little further, shall we? Blockade was released by Lakeside Games in 1979, and it is described on the box as the Beat the Barrier strategy game. The object of the game is to move one of your pawns onto either of your opponent's home spaces. It was also released as Cul-de-Sac, which was a multilingual edition by Lazy Day Games in 1975, and Axum released a copy of Blockade in German, also in 1982. This game does come with multiple pieces. It comes with 18 blue walls, 18 green walls, 9 for each player. Comes with 2 player pawns in red and 2 in yellow. Comes with 1 black player board, and the player board comes with 4 stickers, 2 in yellow and 2 in red. To set up this game, each player gets 9 green walls, 9 blue walls, and 2 matching pawns. Place the pawns on their starting spaces, shown here by the stickers. On your turn, move one of your pawns either 2 spaces forward, backward, or sideways, or 1 space diagonally, as long as there are no walls blocking the path. After you move your pawn, place one of your walls in any open grooves on the board. Blue walls can only be placed horizontally across the board. Green walls can only be placed vertically up and down across the board. On your turn, you must move one of your pawns and place one of your walls if you still have walls. If you run out of walls, just move your pawn. Walls must be placed so they only block 2 spaces. You can't put it in the middle of 3. 2 pawns may not occupy the same space. A pawn may move just 1 space if it is blocked by another pawn. A pawn may jump 1 space over another pawn in its way. There must always be at least 1 open path to all home spaces, no matter how devious. A home space may never be totally surrounded by walls. You may not protect a home space by leaving a pawn on it. The winner is allowed to remove an opponent's pawn from a home space it is about to occupy. The winner of the game is the first player to move a pawn on either one of their home spaces. Well, this has been an overview of Blockade. Blockade is a fairly decent 2-player game. It has a nice, quick, competitive feel to it. It's very simplistic, very easy to pick up, very easy to play. It's very kid-friendly, so I would say if you want to start your kids on strategy games, this is a good option for you. The game itself goes online for about 10 to 20 bucks, so it's relatively easy to find. It'd be an interesting choice if you have a game night with friends, like if you want to take a break and have a game with a single person. This would be a decent option for you. There's an entire line of these games from Lakeside, which they're all fairly easy to pick up. If you checked out last week's game of Isolation, you'll see what I mean. The game is pretty straightforward. It has a plastic board, plastic pieces, plastic cylinders, so it is very easy to play. The components are, like I said, very kid-friendly. They're very easy to pick up. The game is very simplistic. It's very easy to play. I doubt kids will have a hard time with it. It's rated for ages 8 and up, but honestly, I think if your kids have a good grasp on gaming, you might be able to start this one a little earlier with them. It is a decent time if you want a quick, nice strategic game with friends. So if you haven't played Blockade before, I would recommend taking a look at it, because I think it is a game that most people don't think about when they look at strategy games, or at least want to teach strategy games to someone. So I think this is a very good choice for that. So if you haven't taken a look at Blockade, I would recommend looking at it, and I would recommend playing this game. Well, that's it from us here at the Gamers Closet. We'd like to thank you for checking out our video on Blockade from Lakeside Games. If there's a game in the future you'd like us to review or go over, please put in the comments below. Please hit subscribe so that way you can be the first to check out our future content. And as always, please, have a great gaming day.